This is the 10th episode of Spiceworks Live. Today, bug squashes in Spiceworks 6. Hello everyone, good morning. This is Elise, I'm in marketing here at Spiceworks. You did hear right, we have had 10 episodes of Spiceworks Live. There's just that much cool stuff in this release that we have to cover. And you may have heard us talking about the biggies, which are Spiceworks Agent, the knowledge base, which is the #1 requested feature for a really long time that's in this release, and cloud service discovery, and a lot of other stuff that we've talked about week on week. Today we're going to be talking about the stuff that we don't necessarily always talk about, which is the bugs that we've squashed going into this release, and all of the fixes that you guys have spotted in 5.3 that we've fixed for Spiceworks 6. So it's going to be very cool. We're going to have Jeff Gretler talking to Brandon, and they're going to be talking about the top 5 bugs that may or may not have been, I don't know. We'll see what they do, but I'm sure it's going to be fun and entertaining. So don't forget to send in your questions using the social stream window right below the live stream window that you're looking at now. Sending your questions, you can also use Twitter, but be sure to use hashtag Spiceworks6 when you send them in so we can catch them. And at the end of the broadcast, as we usually do, we'll be picking one question that's answered live and giving away a free t-shirt. So with that, let's go over to Brandon and Jeff on the couch. Hey guys.
Good morning, guys. How's it going? Jeff.
I'm Brandon.
Brandon. No Chris today. He's off glaring at employees. So today we got bugs. Top 5? Top 5?
Just 5.
5.
We only have
top.
There's only 5 bugs per release.
That's it.
That's it.
We got
Done.
really getting this
Yeah.
down to a science.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Cool. So let's. You ready for this?
Let's go for
Let's
it.
do it. No particular order.
It looks like they got numbers on them.
Oh.
1.
Yes. 1. New order. So, want to guess?
I'll let you guess. What you got?
Oh, this is the quote generator that is accidentally a meme generator. No?
No.
You don't remember that one?
No.
No?
I need a number.
Oh, 28737.
That one's near and dear.
That is near and dear, not like
That's
736.
That's my favorite bug out there.
All right, we'll
I have no clue what it is.
we will open it up and see what it is. What do we got? Okay. Pull vendor information on purchase list updates.
Yeah. Somebody needs to put some better descriptions on those bugs there, eh? So that's part of the RFQ process. So when you're out there working in the app and you're generating RFQs, you have the ability to hit the update purchase list button inside there after you've actually made that purchase from the RFQ. And now with this bug fix that we have here, you're able to pull the vendor information back into the application. Before that wasn't actually possible. So if you haven't checked out the RFQs, get out there, look at the app a little bit, and you can go out there and generate some RFQs and get some quotes.
Nice. So this is
It's gone.
officially squashed. Get out of here. All right. Number 2. I got nothing.
CD, the CD-ROM drive. I don't know.
yes, the big gulp holder that
Yeah.
keeps ejecting. We fixed
Yeah.
that one though. We fixed that in 3.0.
It was like a Dell.
Yeah.
Dell, Microsoft,
Yeah.
somebody.
Oh,
I don't
that
know.
was micro Sith. All right. Oh yeah. All right. The printer ink levels reporting incorrectly. Yeah, that was.
Well, how are they
actually,
reporting?
Incorrectly
Incorrectly?
instead of correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have with printers, they're really interesting. There's unique configurations to all the printers that are out there, so it makes it really challenging for the developers to write the code for them to detect all the ink levels in there and some of the other settings. So they're really like a one-off every time that we have to look at a printer, and it becomes really challenging to maintain with all the printers that are on the market today, plus every new printer that comes out. So I'd say we get a fair amount of questions in the community about the settings being detected or the ink levels being detected correctly on some of the printers. So if you do experience those, feel free to submit a ticket. You like that?
Yeah, no, I like it.
We get a t-shirt for that?
Yes,
Submit a
we
ticket?
do. Yes.
Just submit a ticket or contact the help desk, and we'll take a look at that printer and we'll get that bug squashed.
Squash it. And now, is there any printers that are particularly have this error? I mean, is it model specific or just all printers?
They're just all kind of a pain.
Printers suck.
Yeah, yeah. Just why are you printing?
Yeah, save a tree.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, this is
That's
officially.
done?
You want to do the honors? Squash it. Squash that bug. Get it
Back
out
at
of
you.
here. Yes. All right. Number 3. What do we got? The auto response from help desk with the Nigerian print scam. We fixed that one, right?
It sends its money right to
Yeah,
me.
that's familiar. Is that
Yeah.
78352?
3.7.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's 3.7 bucks.
Something like that. All right. Oh, but it is help desk related. This one was the feature 22580, allowing help desk admins to search tickets.
Yeah, so with that one in the past, we didn't have the ability to search any of the tickets from the help desk for a help desk admin user. And so in 6.0, you'll have the ability to search your help desk tickets. We've made strides in that direction. So if you're in there, you're logged in as a help desk admin, you can search the contents of the ticket. There's some bigger details that are inside there that you may not be able to search yet. So we're still working on extending the capability of the search for help desk admin. But this is definitely a step in the right direction.
Awesome.
You got the search box, search your tickets.
Knowledge is power.
Done.
Squashed. All right. So we got a couple more here. Number 4. Why don't you guess?
You're not getting nothing off that.
I didn't say that. All right. Remove or flag inactive users from the people search results.
So people search. In the past, if you had been in the app and you were searching for users, there was a situation that would occur where if you had an inactive user in your system, that person would come back in the search results, and a lot of people didn't want that to happen. So now the way that we have it set up is if you're doing a search and you have inactive users out there, those users won't be returned in the search
cool.
results.
Sorry, I was reading. Cool.
Just trying to read the
Good.
bug?
Yeah, I was reading the bug.
I didn't print the pictures out with them, so
I know, that's
a little
why I'm
difficult.
pretending to
Yeah.
read. You see
Yeah.
my eyes scan. Picture, picture, please give me a picture. Squashed. All right. Number 5. Final bug. I want to cue up Final Countdown because I was off cue last week.
With the kazoo?
This was, yes.
This was a kazoo, right?
It was a kazoo. It was a kazoo. Very underestimated instrument.
Why don't you read the subject on this? This will totally make sense
Yeah,
to
this
everybody.
is easy. Add and or tickets result instead hard set or.
You guys got that, right?
Yeah, that's easy. It's Turkish?
Yeah, we got.
Sounds Turkish.
Yeah, we're starting to do some. We got some stuff with Turkish.
Yes, we do, because actually being a tester and I was going through DHCP and we had a Turkish PC in there, a host name and a Russian host name in there, and it's just like, this can't be good, right?
That's
And
all
then
good.
we go and just like, oh, it's just Brandon, just
Yeah.
installing different languages on his PCs. He's not doing any kind of scam for me or nothing. It's all good.
That you have caught.
Yet. Yet.
Yes, that's part of my testing. Various Windows versions keep popping up
Yes.
in AD.
Gave me a heart attack there for a second. I was just like, no, this is not right. We have a problem.
Yeah, Chris came looking for me on
Yeah,
that
Chris will come looking for you fast. All right,
So-
I'm not going to read that again, but yeah,
so-
describe that bug.
So this ticket, this was kind of, the subject's confusing on it, but it deals with ticket rules that are out there. So when you're looking at your help desk tickets, the old logic on there was to have the or set, and so it was, search for Jeff or search for Brandon or search for anybody else. And you may not have wanted that with your tickets, so what we did is we added some additional logic in there so you can do an and search on the tickets and search for all of the fields that you wanted to, instead of just limiting out the way we had done in the past. So play around with that in 6.0, see what you think, but you can squash that one.
So these are all 6.0, these are all done.
Clobbered, squashed,
Crushed. Done.
Hulk smash.
And yes, and 0, that means we are out of bugs. You fixed them all.
Done.
Great job, bro.
Let's
go.
Well, I didn't fix them.
Oh, you didn't?
No, but we can still go have a beer or something.
Oh, yeah, let's do it, right? It's that time. So, all right, no more bug talk.
Yep.
Back to our resident butterfly, Elise.
Oh, boy. Thanks, Jeff. So,
Elisa's looking a little red over there.
oh, Jeff and Brandon. So these are all, there are a lot more bugs that got fixed for 6.0, right? These are just kind of a sampling of some of the ones that got
Yeah, we just kind of pulled
today.
the 5 out just that we know for sure. And a couple of these have been hanging around for a while, feature releases, so.
Yeah, so it's really cool. So one of the things about this is that these are all user-reported issues that maybe 1 or 2 of you reported, but maybe a lot more of you actually noticed. And so reporting these helps them, helps us fix them and makes the whole experience better for everyone. So really important to always go in and report any issues that you find, report them and, let us know. And in terms of 6.0, there are a lot of ways that testing and reporting features and bugs is going to be not only useful, but also very fun. So let me highlight a few of those. Let me put on my marketing hat, which is never far from my head, and tell you that there are a lot of different ways to get involved in beta testing and get rewarded for beta testing. The first of which is every time you install a build and test, you'll get a beta badge, 6.0 beta badge. So that's really cool to put on your profile. If you spot a bug, you'll also get a beta bug spotter badge. And that will be something that I will give to you as soon as it's officially logged in our reporting tool. So that's also really cool. So aside from really feeling good about contributing to the quality of this release, you'll also be able to have some badge bling, which is always fun. And I announced last week that one of the other things that we're going to be doing for this beta release is we're going to be awarding a beta MVP honor to one outstanding contributor to the beta testing activities that we're trying to get everyone to do. And that person will be flown on us to Spice World Austin in October. And if you haven't heard about Spice World Austin, it's amazing. It's the most amazing IT conference around. It's a chance for you to meet face-to-face with Spice workers like us, as well as all your fellow IT pros that you've seen in the community and never met in person. It's a really fun 2 days, and there's all kinds of really cool stuff that happens that you'll want to be a part of. And this beta MVP will go in style, sporting a one-of-a-kind beta MVP t-shirt. 2, actually. I'm going to make 2, because Spice World is 2 days, and you don't want to wear the same shirt for 2 days. So,
in Austin.
Get involved in beta testing. The last release is out. It's the last chance for you to get in and test the features, make sure they work for you, and make sure they work for everyone, really. That's kind of what this is all about. So get in there and test. The way you can do it is to go into the community, do a search for 6.0 if you don't know where the Spiceworks 6 group is. And in the announcements, you'll see a post from Nick that'll tell you all about how to get involved in testing. So that's it for me. I forgot to remind you to send your questions in, so hopefully you've been doing that. And I think we're ready to go ahead and go in and answer some more questions. Are we ready, guys?
Ready to
All
go.
right.
We are back on the couch. So our first, no more bug talk. Our first question is from John Humphrey. Will there be an agent for a Mac or Linux/Ubuntu workstation? Linux, Ubuntu, anything?
Penguin. That's a Penguin, right?
Yeah, the Penguin one.
Yeah, the Penguin one. Right now, the answer to that is possibly. With the 6.0 release, we, being this the first release of getting the agent out the door, we wanted to go for the biggest bang, which happens to be Windows. So we got agent is working quite well. It's quite stable on the Windows devices. So we'll keep plugging away at that. We'll get 6.0 out the door, and then we'll take a look at the requests that are out there in the community for the Linux and Mac users that are looking for the agent. But I know that we've had a ton of requests out there for that already, so it's definitely high on our radar of something to work on. Maybe a good Spiceworks project.
It would be. It would be. I mean, I know it. I mean, even in-house we could use that for sure, so I'm down with that. All right, next question, Paul Harmon. Any plans to update the community pages top banner to match the SW6 pre-hires?
Yeah, so we got the, you familiar with the new nav?
Yes.
We got a new nav.
Yes. It was time.
It needed a facelift,
Yeah, it needed
definitely.
a little more mature look.
It's black, it's sleek.
Very sleek.
It's looking good. Yeah, so 6.0, we, the Beta 4 has the new nav changes in it, and you'll see that same change reflected over on the community side fairly soon as well. And it's so we can have the seamless look between the community and between the app.
Nice.
So,
Very cool. Yeah, I really do like the new look. Looks slick. All right, next question comes from John Reinbold. My Android Spiceworks app refuses to work with the current version. Will the new mobile app be coming soon?
So the answer to that one, let's see, Android.
It was not too long ago we updated that, right? That was.
Yeah, we did some updates there. For the mobile HD that's out, we're still working on that. If it's the Android one that we're talking about, the Android mobile HD, that's a 1.0 release. So there's going to be a few issues that we're still working through the kinks on it, but we're trying to get that stabilized and everything for the official 6.0 release when that comes out. Hopefully in a few weeks here. We're still tying everything down. I know everybody's getting antsy about it, but we want to make sure that everything's looking good and function properly.
Crunch time, baby. All right. Next question from Jesse Bone. I understand help desk email notifications were broken in the 6.0 beta. Has that been fixed yet?
Who broke them?
I didn't break them. I did not break them.
Yeah, there was a few issues that we had with some of the notifications that the users were pointing out in the community. At the footer bar, we had some weird views going on, some issues with some notifications, but we jumped on that right away, and the developers got the fixes in there, and so we've gone through and we're testing those fixes out, and they should be ready to go when we release RC.
Awesome. Yeah, that
but
will come in.
We're not going to release without it fixed, but they were definitely right on top of it.
Cool. Yeah, no, we're... All right, so from Anon, A-N-O-N.
Is it like anonymous user?
Yeah.
Is that really a username?
Oh, maybe. Half anonymous.
Yeah.
Huh. Will we be able to extend the width of the new UI to fill up our screens?
So there's been a lot of talk about that. The new UI, we created a fixed width, trimmed it down a little bit, and it's got a nice look to it, but I think there's a few people in the community that were used to the old width where you could expand it across the entire browser. So if you had one of those widescreen monitors, you could see a lot more on your screen. So there's a plugin that's out there for people in the community. So if you check the forum, the 6.0 forum, you'll see that there's a plugin that you can add on to your app, and this will just give you a max browser width.
Yeah, that was actually I got to put that plug in. Install that. How do you say that? I don't know. All right. Next question from Thom Gan. I realize this isn't in Spiceworks 6, but what's the latest on inventory being based on more than IP?
So I'm not really sure what they're looking for on that one because if it's for the scanning, we can scan with the IP range, or we can scan device names, so you can scan based on the host. But I'll have to drop back to the community. If you want to drop a post in the community, a little more specifics on that, we'll get that answered out there.
All right, cool. All right, next question from Ashley Rutland. Will the knowledge base be available via the portal? That's good.
That is a good question. To be honest, I'm not sure what the KB developers are going to do on that. You can get to the knowledge base, the help articles, inside of the community as it stands right now. The knowledge base is linked in through the app, so you can search all of your posts or any of the community knowledge base articles that way. But we'll have to follow back up with the KB guys and see what they've done this week and what their plans are. I know they've been cranking away.
Oh yeah, no doubt. All right, next one from Marcus Bryan. Has the logic been updated to include OR in ticket views?
I think they did change that, but I don't want to put my foot in my mouth. I'll double check on that one.
Yeah, well, you can. Spiceworks, you can do shit like that.
Yeah. Put your foot in your mouth?
Yeah, sure. No, I thought you meant literally.
Yeah.
No. All right, next question, Jesse Bone. When is the iPad app going public?
So it's going to be out there in the 6.0 release. As far as all the functionality that they decide to keep in the iPad app, that's kind of left to be said. We'll see where everything stands when they do cut the release.
Cool.
Nmap.
I like that. I mean, I like I think, just as an admin, it's definitely handy to have it, whether it's on your phone or a pad, and I know we answer tickets from home, or it's just really handy to have. So I think I'm looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that team's been working really hard in getting that all solidified, but there's definitely a lot of work going into the iPad app. So
cool.
It's
all right. Next question: have the Nmap bugs been resolved?
Nmap. So Nmap's new for 6.0, and it was another thing that was part of the, I guess, a community request that was out there for better scanning, and so that's why we put Nmap in place. And there were some issues with some up-down checks in Nmap, and we had some scanning issues with Nmap as well. Most of those were fixed in Beta 4, but I think there were still a few lingering ones that we had out there that we didn't get the fix pushed into Beta 4, but the fix is going to get pushed into the RC.
Cool. All right, next one, B. Foley. Any plans to integrate PowerShell to Spiceworks that would add tons of remote agent capability?
So as far as doing stuff like that with the remote agent, there's been a few community topics that were out there about wanting to have some remote control over remote agent devices and do it through the remote agent. We've given it some thought. There's definitely been talk about it inside here, but we aren't doing anything currently to have any sort of remote commands being issued through the remote agent just yet. But if you're looking for it, post it up in the community as a feature, and we'll definitely take a look at them. And if we get enough of them, we'll see where we can add it into the product.
Yeah, I think that one's a matter of time. I mean, that's definitely getting some steam.
Yeah,
for sure. So that would be good. All right, and this is the final question from Bangleham 2. Would you? Sorry if I butchered that. Bangleham 2. Yes. Would using the agent be a better idea on my network to avoid high CPU on the server?
So if they're trying to think of what direction to go in that route. If you're using the remote agent, you should really only use the remote agent on devices that aren't frequently on your network. If the device is scannable and is on your network, then you should just use a normal network scan. As far as CPU utilization, I don't see it really decreasing your CPU utilization on the central server, because all that information is going to get pulled in from the agent and sent back to the central server for processing anyway.
Right. No, that makes sense.
So,
all right, cool. That's all the question, dude. Great job. And
thanks for having me here.
Now let's back to Elise.
Yep, I got to pick.
Thanks, guys. Yes, you get to pick. I do have one. Other So on the release date, so Brandon did mention this, but I know a lot of people are getting antsy about the release date. So I did just want to add that we were very close to the final release, and just kind of hammering on some not last minute, but just trying to get it perfect so that we don't release anything that's half baked, and we want everything to be absolutely perfect to go when it's released. So very close. In fact, we only have one live stream planned after this, which will be next week when we're going to be talking about spotlighting the 6.0 bugs that you guys have reported. And after that, we're not going to have a live stream until the launch, which is going to be the big daddy of all live streams, which is one obviously tune in for. But so hopefully that answers your question. Be patient. I know everybody's really looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome, and it's very close. So now, Brandon, help pick a winner.
Just one?
Just one. Just one today. All right, the winner is Tom Gann. Excellent. Very nice. That was a good question, too. Thanks, Tom Gann. So be sure to PM me in the community, Elise S., or you can email me, Elise@Spiceworks. Send me your mailing address and your T-shirt size. We'll get you on the list. These T-shirts also are all finalized, and we're getting them sent to the printer, so those will be ready as soon as the release comes out as well. So very close on that, too. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, don't forget, I guess. I was going to say don't be afraid, but you definitely shouldn't be afraid. Don't forget to follow the Spiceworks 6 group. That's where you will find out about all the latest announcements, including when the release is out. You'll find out how to test. You'll get all the recordings if you want to watch them for all the past episodes we've done and all the features, all that good stuff. So follow the Spiceworks 6 group and tune in next week. We'll be here again at 11 a.m. Central Daylight Time. So we'll see you next week.